New York.
So, whew, this is something that honestly, it's a lot for me to talk about because it's heavy. It's heavy. Hey y'all, and welcome back to another video. My name is Brady V. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. So you guys, just real quick before we get into the video, we're almost at 2,000 subscribers. And I know that's not a lot in the social media world, but to me, I grinded out every single one of those subscribers. So that's a big deal to me. So because of that, I wanted to thank you guys for subscribing and watching my videos, and I wanted to do a giveaway. So Rose Forever is a company that I've been working with since I started. They sent me these beautiful roses here over a year ago, and they're still beautiful. 100% real roses. They're preserved with vegan products, so it's no chemical-y type situation. They're 100% natural, but they're sprayed with an agent to make them last a really, really long time. So they're sending me a really beautiful pink pair, and pink doesn't really go with my theme in here. So I'm gonna be giving them to you guys. So there's only a few things that you have to do to enter the giveaway. So first, of course, make sure that you're subscribed here, and then comment down below, I'm in, just I'm in under this video, and then make sure you're following me over on Instagram. When you follow me on Instagram, I'm gonna follow you back, and then I'm gonna pick one of you guys to send the box out to. So you have to be following me on Instagram because that's how I'm gonna get your address to send you the box. You can send me a P.O. box if you don't want me to have your address, or if you're local in San Diego, we could just meet and you can pick up your beautiful Rose Forever roses, just as a little thank you. But for that, I have to be at 2,000 subscribers. We're very, very close. So go ahead and get me there. Once we get to 2,000, I will go ahead and pick a winner for the giveaway. All right, so enough talking and chit-chatting. Let's get into the video. So, whew, this is something that honestly, it's a lot for me to talk about because it's heavy. It's heavy, it's heavy. Especially if you're in this situation or been in this situation before, it's heavy. And it's something that honestly I don't really like talking about because it's ghetto. Like I don't like ghetto shit. My ghetto meter is low. So this type of shit is just, it's negative. But when I was going through it, if you guys don't know, if you're OGs to my channel, you already know. Carlos, my partner, was incarcerated for 5 years. He was actually incarcerated when I started my channel. And the videos of him when he first got out, I deleted because he was acting an ass and we broke up. So I deleted all those videos. But again, if you're an OG or if you follow me from social media, you kind of already know our backstory. So Carlos and I were together for 2 years. And then he was incarcerated for 5 years, and he's been home now for a year. So I have experience in this. And when I was going through it, honestly, I would get on YouTube because I love YouTube, and I didn't see any girls talking about it. There was a few videos, but it was like, I mean, to be honest, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. It was like women who, how could I say, I gotta say it the right way. The few women that were talking about it were women who seemed like, I don't know if it's true, but it was women who seemed like they had really low self-esteem. And it seemed like it was women who really didn't have many options when it came to dating. That's what I'm gonna say. Like kind of at the end of their life, like they kind of just didn't really have much going for them. So I was looking for girls who were like me, like young, beautiful women with options. You know what I'm saying? So I found one girl, shout out to my homegirl Queen, who was doing like a wife's club for, Black women, like girl's going through the same thing, and her dude, I'll link her channel below. Y'all check her out. She's dope. I love her channel. She actually had like a group chat, and she actually had like a sisterhood of women who were going through the same things, and it really helped me out. Her channel actually really helped me out. So check her out. I'll link her channel down below. Shout out to my boo. But so you might be going through this, okay? So your man's locked up, he's gone, and you're like, what the fuck? What should I do? So I wrote down like some tips that I feel like might help you decide if you even want to stay. Should you hold him down? Oh, I hate that ghetto ass term. Or what to do. So first things first, consider his charges. What are his charges? Why did he get locked up? Okay. In today's world, you got to get money. So in my opinion, again, this is just my opinion, if he was getting some money, especially if you was benefiting off the money, you know what I'm saying? Like, you might want to help him. I'm not gonna say stick around, but in my opinion, that's those types of charges are charges where you should even consider staying or not. There's some where you shouldn't even consider it. You know, child molestation, murder. Those are things where you might. I mean, of course, they're case to case, but there's some where it's just like, nah, like sis, run. Get up out of there. Don't even consider it. But there's some cases or some charges where it's like, okay, like maybe I could stick this out. Was it violent? You know, he's not gonna be able to tell you probably over the phone, but you know what your nigga doing. Let's not be foolish. You know the type of shit your nigga's into. You know the risk when you got with him. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of know where to go on that. I'm gonna let y'all put two and two together. I don't want to do too much talking. But you know what the type of shit your nigga's into, and you know if what he did. Once he calls you, you already know why. You fucking with a criminal, you know the type of shit he be into. So consider that. Consider that for sure. Secondly, how long? How long is he gonna be in there? And see, the thing is, when they first get locked up, when he's in jail, you're not gonna know how long because he still has to go to trial. Especially if it's a big case, it's gonna take him. It might be a while before he goes to trial. So are you even considering to wait that 6 months, that year for him to even go to trial? You gotta consider that. Like, is this something I even want to deal with? You might be on a high in your career, or you might have a high profile job. You might be in real estate or something else where that might look bad on you, your partner being incarcerated. That's not a good look in your profession. How does your family feel about it? You know, do you have children? That's factor number 3 that you have to look at. Do you have children with this man? Are you married to this man? Do you see a future with this man? And could the future still last after these 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11 years? Are you willing to wait that long? Is the bond that you had worth waiting for? Okay, that brings me again to point number 3. Do you have kids? What's the bond like? Was he good to you before he got in there? Like, what type of dude are you waiting for? Are you waiting for a bullshit nigga to fuck you around and get out and fuck you around some more? Who would wait around for that? Is this person somebody that I could see myself with long term? Because what I didn't realize, and don't be like me, that's why I'm making this video. What I didn't realize is the sacrifice. Because I was thinking to myself, like, I mean, I'm not doing nothing but waiting. Like, what? You ain't really doing nothing. Like, what is there to do? Like, but that's the thing. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. There's a lot that you're gonna miss out on, okay? Listen to me. There's a lot of opportunities that you could miss out on. Let's say, for example, you do decide to wait for this person or hold this person down, and you get a job offer somewhere else. Or, you know, just keeping it real, let's say you meet someone else. You meet a different type of guy, or you meet another man, or, you know, you do want to move out of state. Or now you have to consider the commitment that you made to this person, okay, who is not doing anything for you, okay? And now that's a hard reality that you have to start to understand, because it's one thing when you have a man, a boyfriend, a husband, and he's out and he's doing things for you, and you guys are going on dates, and he's there for you when you need him, and you could text him and you could call him. It's another thing when you can't call him when you're having a bad day. It's another thing when he can't help you out with a bill. It's another thing when he can't take you on a date, or go see a romantic movie or lay up with you and watch TV. And now you start to build what's called resentment. Okay, you're like, I'm doing this and this for that man. And in his mind, he's thinking, but you're not really doing anything. You're just waiting. Yeah, but there's a lot of things that I'm not doing. That's what you have to consider. You know, there's gonna be times when you do want to go on a date. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. And a sexy ass man is gonna ask you if you want to go on a date, and you have to say no. No, I'm not going. You have to look this man in his face and say, no, I can't go on a date with you because I'm gonna go home and sit by myself on the couch with my man who's locked up for 5 years might call me. Nigga, it's hard, okay? It's very hard. You have to be a certain type of woman, and it's not easy. I'm trying. Sis, just consider these things, okay? Consider these things, because I wish I had a video like this when I was going through what I was going through. You have to consider, can you afford it? Now, not only is he not there for you, not only can he not do for you, not only can he not even be there for you emotionally when you need him to, because remember, you can't call him unless he's locked up in prison and he got a phone. But you know, there's gonna be times when you can't call him when you're having a bad day. You have to wait for him to call you. So you might have had the worst day of your life. Car broke down. You know, kids getting on your nerves, work getting on your nerves, and you don't have nobody to talk to. You don't have nobody to call. You don't have nobody to help with your car being broke down, or you know, whatever, groceries. It's a lot. It's a lot, and you just got to take that to the chin. You just have to take it. And it's not easy. It's not fun. It's not easy. It's not for the weak. It's not for the weak. It's not for the strong either. It's not for anybody. It's just, it's a lot. It's a lot. And you know, not only is he not able to provide for you maybe the way he used to. I mean, they make a little bit of money, or he might have left you a little stash, or he might have a little hustle money laying around the house, but not like he used to. And not only is he not able to provide for you, but now he's going to be asking you to provide for him. So not only is he not bringing anything in, he's going to be asking you, hey babe, can you throw me 100? Hey babe, can you know, commissary's coming up, can you put something on there? And it's like, nigga, you're going to get frustrated. That's what I'm saying. Like in today's world, how women are nowadays, you know, it's hard to find somebody it's hard to be that woman to go through that with a man, because not only are you doing this and doing for your man and blah, 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 but it's like, you're going to see people getting treated. You're going to see your homegirls, you know, out with men. You're going to go to restaurants and see, you know, couples having dinner, and you're going to see your friends getting treated good on their birthdays. And it's going to fucking kill you. It's going to suck to watch, you know, people living their lives and moving on while you just sitting here waiting for somebody. It's going to suck ass. Trust me. People, you'll never understand it until you go through it, because before I went through this and before I came out of this, I told myself, nigga, I ain't waiting for no nigga. You got me fucked up. Fuck I look like. No, nigga, no. I'm not waiting for anybody. But, you know, when I met Carlos, he was the first dude I actually really liked. And he wasn't the richest dude I had ever met. He wasn't the finest dude I had ever been with. He was just the realest dude I had ever met. So that to me is what mattered. You know what I mean? That's why I was like, God is testing me. Like it was hard. It was a hard decision I had to make. But maybe it was hard. And I'll talk about it more. I'll get more in depth, because there's different facets to it. It's not just, should I stay or should I go? Like it's a lot more things to consider that women who've never been in that situation can't help you with. You can't reach out to your auntie or your mom or your homegirls, because they've never been through it. You know what I mean? They don't understand it. Again, that's why I want to shout out my girl Queen, because it was good to watch her channel and have somebody who's kind of like you to go through it with, I guess you could say. Another thing you have to consider is, can you even do it? Can you be faithful? We're women, we're grown ass women, we have sexual urges. You're not gonna be able to have sex with your man unless, of course, he is locked up in a state that has conjugal visits and you guys are married, which takes a while. That's not gonna happen off rip. For him to even be able to get married, it's a process, it's a long process. So 2-3 years in, yeah, maybe you guys will finally get that. But are you willing to wait that long for that? Are you willing to have to drive 2, 3, 4 hours to go see your man? Are you willing to have to get patted down like an inmate every time you want to go see your dude? Are you willing to make those drives? Do you have the money for gas? Do you have the money to stay in hotels in these bumfuck ass towns where these prisons be? Are you that type of woman who's comfortable driving by yourself? Or, you know, it's a lot. And then you get into these prison communities, especially in California here. Luckily, we never had to go through this, but in some of the little prison wife groups that I was in, there was a little bit of, there's drama. Like let's say your dude and her dude got into it, or some type of politics happened in the prison, but you was planning on driving up there with her to go see your dude. Now you gotta do all that. And then me and Carlos, of course, we're a Black and Mexican couple. Here in California, Blacks and Mexicans don't get along in the jail, in the prison system. So that could have been a problem. Luckily it wasn't, but you gotta take that into consideration. So there's a lot of different factors that you just have to think about and deal with. And it's not fun, and that's not cool. And this is not a video telling you to do it or not do it. These are just things to think about. Literally write a list. That's what I literally have a list here that I wrote down. Like, write these things down and kind of like make bullet points. Like, boom, do we have kids? Yes. You know, how old is our kid? Am I pregnant? You know, can I afford it? Damn, do I have enough gas to be driving, you know, every weekend up to there? Do I have enough money? Do I have the time to be doing that? I mean, I work on the weekends. I'll never be able to see him. I mean, am I the type of woman who can go months without affection or physical touch? Like, am I the type of woman who can wait for a man, or am I needy? Like, me, be honest, me as a Virgo, it wasn't that hard for me because I don't really like to be bothered anyway. I'm not a super needy girl anyway. I know some people can't go a day without talking to their dude. There was weeks sometimes that I would go not being able to talk to my dude. So if you can't handle that, that might be something you want to think about. So I'm not gonna talk your ear off too much. I just wanted to, you know, let y'all know that there's somebody there for you. And if you guys want to talk about it, you have my channel, of course, where I'm gonna be, I don't want to make this a prison wife channel, but that's an experience that I've been through. So if you guys need somebody to talk to, I'm definitely here. And then also, like I said, check out my homegirl Queen's channel. I'm gonna link her channel in the description box. She has really good resources, and she does like, you know, groups and circles and like chats for that, because she was a godsend. When I found her channel, I was like, oh my God, thank you. Because it was a lot. It's a lot of stuff we go through in private that nobody really knows about, but Rady's here for you guys. So again, if you guys like the vibe, make sure to subscribe. And then don't forget about our giveaway. We're very close to 2K. So go ahead and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Follow me on Instagram, and I'll have all of the details about the giveaway in the description box. So until next time, you guys, be safe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.